What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? Hopefully, you guys had a good, safe, fun weekend. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Make sure you guys are doing your research out there, okay? Also, guys, as always, check out the channel sponsor, L Bank, down below in the description. Do your spot trading, leverage trading, copy trading, no KYC required. Check out their new Launchpad feature. A lot of people are staking on there and making a lot of returns, a lot of ROI on that. And also, guys, real quick, jump over, join the member side, exclusive videos and content on microcap gems over there. You also get, if you're new to crypto, you get one-on-one time doing video calls with me. We can look at your portfolio. You can ask me questions on what to expect going into the halving, coming out of the halving, DCA, taking profit strategies, things of that nature. It's definitely a gold mine for new people because the crypto 4-year cycle is a very complicated one, especially your first time around. So definitely good value there. $4.99, and it supports the channel, guys. So yeah, and you also get updates on my portfolio, what I'm buying, what I'm selling, and when I'm DCAing. BTC holding 27.1. Fantastic. A lot of people, a lot of speculation, you guys, about October. Are we going to have a green October? A lot of people. Apparently, 8 of the last 10 Octobers have been super green, super bullish. I think the lowest was like 5% up or something like that out of the 8. But yeah, could we see an October? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. Casper's having a nice pump, guys. Almost 6% up. Gala having a little bit of a recovery. XRP sideways on the day, 51 cents. Link's having a pullback. Guys, Quant at $89 is a steal. Can't go wrong, guys. What do we got? Jasmy's almost even on the day as well. Apparently the FUD being spread yesterday didn't work, didn't crash Jasmy, so that's good news. So yeah, DCA opportunities, guys. Obviously, I'm going to have to go with Link, Quant, and you know what? Let's switch it up and say, yeah, we'll go with VeChain. Obviously, we'll go with VeChain. Yeah, those are the DCA opportunities today. Let's have a look at what's going on, guys. Big John Dean. I don't care that Gary Gensler taught at MIT. The man has no clue what is or isn't an investment contract, aka a security. According to him, if an asset is being promoted by someone, it transforms the asset into a security. He completely ignores the fact that the US securities laws do not apply to the purchase of an asset for non-investment use cases. If you asked Gensler what the US Supreme held in the Foreman case, do you think he could tell you? I doubt it. The SEC has publicly admitted that it ignores the common enterprise factor of the Howey test. It's on the SEC Gov website today. Gensler must go.
Recently, the SEC this past week, Bill Hinman from the SEC said, Ethers, maybe he kind of implied, maybe in 2014, I believe I publicly said, I think in 2014, the strong case, it was a security in 2014. But he's saying it's so decentralized now, there's not an information asymmetry, there's not really kind of an issuer. But that first point is, if there's a central promoter still, what information needs to be shared? So if you migrate, if your business migrates where it's truly decentralized, you might be able to transform like Ether. Is early.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Gary Bear. Check this out, guys. I thought this was pretty cool. Crypto tip jar in an Uber found it surprising he accepted XRP and Zcash. I wonder, or if I was an Uber driver and knew there was a big crypto conference going on, I'd definitely do this. 100%. Definitely. Check this out, guys. And people can tip him, in whatever, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Tron, Dash, Dogecoin, Zcash, XRP, and Litecoin. Pretty cool. Uncomfortable fact, XRP won't hit double digits this year. It could surpass $2 though. I would agree with that. I would agree with that assessment. Jasmy, the whole Jasmy community has been eagerly awaiting Q4 lockup info all year, and Jasmy and Jasmy wait until we get to Q4 to tell us. Oh, it's actually in Q5, and we're still not sure about the process. It's a communication thing. Now, the reason I wanted to address this, guys, is that there is a very, very common theme in crypto I have noticed, right? And I'm going to use the XRP proper party as an example of what I'm talking about here. Is that people will create a narrative or a concept or idea, and or they simply misunderstand, or whatever the case might be, or they understand things differently. And then when what they've made up or misunderstood doesn't come to fruition and it's actually something else, they get upset. And the proper party is a perfect example. Is that, and you guys know, I was on this channel for weeks leading up to the proper party, telling you guys, do not expect XRP to pump to $1. Do not expect some massive announcement. All the rumors that were running around about a big announcement coming at the proper party, that was all made up by XRP community members, like people like Alex Cobb, for example. I'm not saying him specifically, but he's just an example, like a kind of an XRP maxi who just made something up and ran with it, expecting it, and then kind of talked himself into the fact that he thought it was going to be a reality. And at the end of the day, Brad, Ripple, nobody, David Schwartz, nobody from Ripple said they were coming out with a big announcement at the proper party. Nobody said that. Only community members who made it up said it, right? So then all of a sudden, everyone was expecting an announcement and was disappointed when they didn't get one, when nobody from Ripple said there was going to be an announcement. And the reason I bring that up is because I was watching a video while I was listening to a video while I was driving home from work yesterday. And it was this guy, he was going on about how the Ripple party was a big fail. And he was accusing the Ripple team of overpromising and under-delivering because there was no big announcement. Completely oblivious to the fact that Ripple never said that there was going to be a big announcement. They never overpromised anything. The only thing Ripple promised was a party to celebrate the fact that they scored a massive victory over the SEC. That's it. That's what they promised. And they delivered on that. They freaking had Lenny Kravitz playing. I think they over-delivered, in my opinion, right? The whole announcement thing was made up by XRP community members. Nothing against, I hold XRP, I love XRP. But that whole thing was made up. And the same thing is happening here with Q4 for Jasmy, right? The company said Q4 lockup, yes. But they're in Japan, guys, right? So they didn't move the goalpost. They didn't misinform or change their minds or anything like that. Q4 for the year in Japan is March. And they're in Japan. So when they say Q4, they're not talking, like, the world does not revolve around Western culture as much as we would like to think so. The world does not revolve around the United States and Canada. It just doesn't, right? So when somebody from the other side of the world says Q4, they're talking about Q4 from where they live. They're not misinforming you, right? They just don't operate on your timeline where you live. That is the misunderstanding here, right? And could they have clarified? Could they have clarified that? Absolutely, they could have been more clear about that. Q4 for Japan, not Q4 for the United States, right? Just like people do with time zones, Central, all that fun stuff, right? Eastern, Pacific. But could they have been more clear? But maybe they didn't think people would misunderstand to that degree, right? It's not them moving the goalpost. It's not them changing their minds and saying, "Oh, it's actually Q5." That's not what happened. That's misinformation, right? If you believe in this project, you would truly be giving the benefit of the doubt that this is just innocent miscommunication. It's not. They didn't move the goalpost, right? So people are just impatient, is what it is. People have been waiting and waiting all year for this, and now to find out it's actually going to be longer. I get it. I'm part of the XRP community, guys. I waited for 2.5 years. All the time I was expecting a ruling in the case to end for like a year. And it was like, every month it was like, oh, it's going to end this month. It's going to end this month. And then the goalpost, it felt like the goalpost would get moved. And it's like, oh, no, not this month, next month. So I get the frustration, right? I get it. But let's stick to facts, though, right? Like, let's not condemn the team because we were expecting something that they never promised, right? So I just like to be clear about these things, guys, because there's a lot of people who just kind of, kind of blur those lines and talk about opinions as though they're facts and things of that nature, right? So sorry about that rant, guys. Just I want to clear it up. Jasmine team hasn't done anything wrong here, in my opinion. The Ripple team didn't do anything wrong with their proper party either. They didn't move. No one's moved a goalpost or anything like that. So anyway, Coin Bureau. Good point from Metallic here. At what point do LSD DAOs threaten the decentralization of the Ethereum network? Ethereum creator Vitalik Buterin has published a blog post. Excuse me. Worked at the bar last night, guys. I inhaled a lot of secondhand smoke, and I'm not a smoker, so it screws my lungs. Warning about the power of DAOs in ETH staking. Vitalik noted that governance is in large staking pools could result in de facto governance of Ethereum itself. He acknowledged that liquid staking protocols like Lido are trying to prevent this, but said more needs to be done. Fair enough, guys. I'm always saying, guys, I like Ethereum. I hold Ethereum. But at the end of the day, they got to get their stuff in order. They got to get their stuff in order, or they're going to be slowly, all these other L1s and L2s are going to chip away at their market cap over the years, and they're not going to be number 2 anymore. Ripple's role in advancing digital currencies takes center stage in Georgia. In a significant development in the world of digital currencies, the National Bank of Georgia has announced the advancement of its digital GEL project to a critical stage. This project aims to test the technological effectiveness of central bank digital currencies. Systems. I'm sorry, guys. The lungs really took some damage last night. By initiating a real pilot environment with restricted access, the NBG has carefully selected 9 companies to participate in this groundbreaking project, highlighting the growing interest in exploring the realm of digital currencies. Notably, Ripple Labs has emerged as a prominent player among the shortlisted entities for the project's second testing phase. Anthony Welfare, Ripple's CBDC advisor, took to the X platform to share this exciting news, sparking discussions within the cryptocurrency sector. The NBG's statement underscores the establishment of limited access live pilot environment aimed at investigating the technological capabilities of the CBDC system through various use cases. Ripple's involvement in this project marks a significant step forward, showcasing its expertise in the field of digital currencies. But Ripple's influence extends far beyond the borders of Georgia. James Willis, the company's vice president for CBDC engagement, has revealed ongoing discussions with approximately 30 countries regarding Ripple's CBDC solutions. While not all these engagements are public, some countries, such as Republic of Palau, Montenegro, Bhutan, Hong Kong, and Colombia, are reportedly exploring Ripple's offerings for their CBDC pilot stages. What sets the MBG's initiative apart is its technologically agnostic approach, actively seeking diverse technological solutions from the shortlisted companies. As the selection progress concludes, one technology partner will be chosen to move forward into the pilot phase. This makes a significant milestone in the digital GEL project and holds the potential to shape the broader acceptance of and implementation of CBDC systems worldwide. In recent years, digital currencies have been gaining increasing prominence in the global financial landscape. Traditional fiat currencies are facing new challenges, and central banks are exploring innovative solutions to meet the demand of the digital age. The concept of CBDCs has emerged as a viable alternative, promising greater efficiency, security, and accessibility in financial transactions. Ripple Labs' involvement in MBG's digital GEL project is a testament to its expertise and influence in the world of digital currencies. The company's CBDC advisor, Anthony Welfare, expresses his excitement about Ripple's participation, highlighting the potential for groundbreaking advancements in the field. Ripple has long been a pioneer in blockchain technology and digital payments, and its involvement in the project underscores its commitment to shaping the future of finance. Beyond its role in the Georgian project, Ripple Labs is actively engaging in discussions with numerous countries worldwide regarding CBDC solutions. These discussions are a testament to the company's commitment to supporting central banks and their efforts to modernize their financial systems. James Wallace, Ripple's vice president for CBDC engagement, has been at the forefront of these discussions, working closely with governments and financial institutions to explore the possibilities of CBDC adoption. While the details of many of these engagements remains private, several countries have publicly expressed their interest in Ripple's solution. Republic of Palau, the small Pacific nation, I'm just going to read them. Republic of Palau, Montenegro, Bhutan, Hong Kong, and Colombia. These partnerships represent a diverse range of countries with unique economic landscapes, all seeking to harness the benefits of CBDCs with Ripple support. The National Bank of Georgia's decision to adopt a technological agnostic approach to its digital GEL project is a significant departure from traditional approaches to financial innovation. Instead of relying on a single technology provider, the MBG has chosen to explore solutions from a variety of shortlisted companies. This approach demonstrates a commitment to thorough research and due diligence. By considering multiple technological options, the DBG aims to identify the most robust and efficient solution for its CBDC system. It also sets a precedent for the central banks exploring CBDCs, encouraging them to embrace a diverse range of technologies and expertise. The future of CBDCs. The advancement of Georgia's digital GEL project and Ripple's involvement represents a pivotal moment in the evolution of digital currencies and CBDCs. As the project progresses, holding a coffin, and the chosen technology partner moves into the pilot phase, the world will be watching closely. The potential benefits of CBDCs are numerous, including faster and more secure transactions, increased financial inclusion, and enhanced monetary policy tools for central banks. However, challenges and considerations also abound, from regulatory framework to cybersecurity concerns. In this rapidly changing landscape, the collaboration between the National Bank of Georgia and Ripple Labs serves as a beacon of innovation and partnership. It highlights the importance of fostering dialogue between the public and private sectors to develop solutions and benefits economies and citizens alike. So there you have it, Rabbit. Let's get into some quant news, guys. How about that? We don't talk about quant enough. Quant, BIS, and Bank of England collaborate on Project Rosalind. Quant, a leading technology company, has announced its collaboration with the Bank of International Settlements, the BIS, and the Bank of England on the groundbreaking innovative initiative known as Project Rosalind. This project aims to explore the potential of applications programming interfaces, APIs, in central bank digital currency systems. The announcement was made in June 16th 2023, and has garnered attention for its innovative approach to digital currencies and blockchain technology. Directed by the BIS Innovation Hub London Centre, Project Rosalind focuses on how API can facilitate retail payments in CBDCs. The project also aims to explore innovative use cases for CBDCs, particularly in a public-private sector collaboration model. In this model, the public sector provides the core infrastructure, while the private sector provides consumer-facing applications. One of the significant outcomes of the project is the demonstration that APIs can play a crucial role in enabling CBDC systems to offer a range of benefits in terms of payment functionality and security. The project also made strides in innovation by testing how CBDCs could support a more digitalized economy in the future. Quant contributed to the project by designing and developing API functionalities to support innovation and enable private sector programmability. They collaborated the UST and leading digital transformation company with Quant providing the underlying infrastructure and blockchain platform. This included secure smart contracts and interoperability of central bank ledgers, while UST focused on building the frontline Rosalind API layer, front end. Gilbert Verdian, the founder and CEO of Quant, expressed his enthusiasm for the project, stating, quote, "For the first time, money is ready for the digital age. A CBDC will enable citizens and businesses to automate cumbersome payments and processes and implement logic into money." He also encouraged banks and financial institutions to read the project's Rosalind report and start planning their smart money infrastructure strategy. The London Innovation Hub Centre was established by Switzerland headquarters BIS in 2021. It is one of 6 international nodes working to develop public goods in the technology space to support central banks and improve the functioning of financial systems. In conclusion, the collaboration between Quant BIS and the Bank of England on Project Rosalind mark a significant step forward in exploration of digital currencies and blockchain technology. With its focus on API functionalities and public-private partnerships, the project promises to bring about innovative solutions that could reshape the future of digital payments and financial systems. So, big Quant news. We love Quant here, guys. Quant is a steal right now at $89. And here we have the ambassador program continues in Chicago with our CASPA and College Dow rep Nicholas Harness. Nick and crew are opening up doors for Web3 crypto students to tap into CASPA development ecosystems and accelerate their ability to learn about the latest in Rust and BlockDAG technology. So the reason, I mean, this is good news to see that the CASPA ambassadors, are working their little butts off here, but at the same time, you guys, it's funny that everyone's coming down on the ambassadors for Jasmine, but nobody's coming down for the same reasons. The thing is with ambassadors, guys, as I stated in my breakdown video for Jasmine last night, these brand ambassadors are only given certain information at a time. And that way the company can control the flow of information, what gets out and what doesn't, right? In an age where everything gets leaked all the time. So they slowly released information to their ambassadors to do AMAs and spread the good word and stuff like that as that information is ready to be released, right? Some people are upset by this system, and that's fine. That's your prerogative. But that's how it works, just so that you know. As someone who has been asked multiple times to be an ambassador for multiple different projects, I can tell you that, right? CoinDesk. What is CoinDesk on about now? Most pressing issue on Ethereum is validator size growth. On Thursday, September 14th, Ethereum protocol developers made a last-minute decision to include an additional code change in the forthcoming Cancun Deneb upgrade as a stopgap to the issue of validator set size growth. The short time frame under which this decision was made has sparked controversy in the Ethereum community. Anthony Sassiano, the creator of Ethereum-focused media site, the Daily Paraguay, I don't know, whatever, said the decision needed a lot more discussion, research, and thought. Ryan Barakmans, founder of Ethereum payments app 3 Cities, tweeted that in his view, the situation was not urgent enough to warrant a change in the Cancun/Deneb upgrade. Though it only took 1 week, Ethereum's protocol developers to come to a consensus about making the change to Cancun Deneb, the larger issue of Ethereum's validator set size growth has been a major topic of discussion and concern among developers for months. On July 13th, when the proposal to cap the validator churn limit in Cancun Deneb was first raised by Daplion, a pseudonymous, whatever. I'm not even trying to read that. Developer for the Loadster client on ACDC 113. Developers acknowledged the time-sensitive nature of the matter, and the validator aggregation is almost at the capacity today. If we drop more validators on the network, it can really get worse. A developer says a developer on the call. During testing for the new Ethereum test network called Holsky, developers noticed that at 2.1 million validators, which has 3 times the size of Ethereum's mainnet validator set at the time, the testnet struggled to finalize due to an excessive number of attestations, messages, being propagated through Ethereum's peer-to-peer network. Eventually, developers settled on designing Holsky to support 2 times the size on Ethereum's mainnet validator set, or 1.4 million validators. Once Holsky launched, it will be an invaluable resource for developers to monitor and assess both the health trying to get through this, guys, health of Ethereum, as well as future code changes on the large validator set. However, the rate at which Ethereum's validator set size is growing will soon make Holsky's value obsolete. As of September 15th, 2023, there are 806,759 active validators on Ethereum. Since the activation of staked ETH withdrawals in the Shanghai upgrade on April 12th, the number of active validators has increased 43% without developer intervention. The number of Ethereum validators is set to exceed 1 million by the end of the year, assuming the maximum number of validators are activated on Ethereum and no validators exit the network. Ethereum's mainnet will reach a validator set size of 1.4 million under these same assumptions by March 23. Ethereum's improvement proposal 7514 caps the growth of the validator set to 8 validators entries per epoch, minus 6.4 minutes. The addition of EIP 7514 to Cancun buys developers a few more months to address the issues of validators and set size growth, as the following chart shows. So here's the chart. Notice from the chart, though, that this upgrade only buys developers roughly 2 more months of time before the Ethereum validator's set size grows beyond the size of its largest testnet, Holsky. Projections about the validator set featured in the chart above are based on two key assumptions. The first assumption is that Cancun is activated in January of 2024. The second assumption is that the staking appetite by Ethereum holders is sustained above the maximum churn for the next several months. This may not be the case given the number of validators in the entry queue have been declining. The following chart depicts a total number of Ethereum validators in the entry queue since the merge upgrade last year. And as you can see, we are on a decline. Sorry, guys. Though it is difficult to predict how quickly the Ethereum validators set will grow, it is likely to grow by some measure over the next several months because of the proliferation of liquid staking solutions. Liquid staking solutions lower the barrier of entry to many users to stake their ETH by allowing ETH holders to stake under the 32 ETH threshold and do so without giving up the full liquidity of their assets. Therefore, it's likely that the problem of growing validator set is an issue that will only continue to get worse over time if left unaddressed. Despite the rather last-minute nature of the decision on September 14th, developers have acted prudently to include EIP 7514 in Cancun instead of gambling with the future of Ethereum. Developers are correcting their lack of foresight by including the code change that will ensure a predictable maximum growth rate for the validator set of Ethereum while buying time to work on the more significant upgrade that will almost certainly be necessary. 1 week before the decision on EIP 7514 was made, protocol developers were not aligned on the severity of Ethereum's validator set size issue, but the rapid turnaround for consensus of the decision highlighted how developers have agreed that the change is the safest to protect the network worth billions of dollars. And the conversation about Ethereum's validator set size growth does not end with EIP 7514. As discussed, EIP 7514 simply buys Ethereum developers more time to design long-term solutions, but not that much time. 2 months, right, guys? If appetite for staking on Ethereum does not meaningfully abate over the next several months, the size of Ethereum's validator set will become problematic with or without EIP 7514. Whether developers could consider a more aggressive cap on validator churn, devote more time to researching ways to increase the effective validator balance, or consider different long-term solutions, are all topics of conversation that protocol developers will have in the months ahead. It is of utmost importance that the broader Ethereum community participates in these discussions. And this time, the broader Ethereum community should not be caught off guard. Awareness about EIP 7514 may be the starting point for many in the Ethereum community about the issues of validator set size growth. But it certainly should not be the last time the community speaks up about this issue. There are more radical changes to validator economics and network monetary policy that protocol developers are exploring to address validator growth in the medium to long run. The Ethereum community has a responsibility to hold developers accountable in their decision-making process about the development on the Ethereum protocol. Instead of slowing the decision-making process, members of the Ethereum community should be driving this process by making their voices heard about the most pressing issues on Ethereum, rather than oppose this upgrade due to its urgency. The community should be pushing for its inclusion because the issue at stake is real, serious, and urgent. So there you have it. Big problems on Ethereum. I love Ethereum. I hold Ethereum. Do not get it twisted. Anyways, guys, that is the news as it sits. I will be uploading a members only video this afternoon. So members, stay tuned for that. If you want exclusive access to those videos where you get in on early projects, microcap gems, things like Caspa, Taraxa, things of that nature, then definitely hit up the members side, guys. $4.99 a month. Supports the channel. And as I said before, guys, you also get time with me one-on-one. We can do video chats and stuff. I can look at your portfolio. I just did another video chat yesterday with one of our members. I usually schedule them on weekends. It's a good time, you know, especially for people who are new to crypto. You get to pick my brain, understand how things are working, ask me questions that you need to, you know, more clarity on, stuff like that. So it's definitely a lot of value there. So check it out. Click the join button down below for that. If you're on iOS, then go into the description, and YouTube has supplied a link for iOS users, and you can just click that link to join as a member as well. And that's it, guys. Smash the like, smash the subscribe button. We're flying up to 1,000 now, guys, all of a sudden. So smash the subscribe button, guys. Let's push it to 1,000. If you're not subscribed, smash it, guys. Let's help the channel push it there. I'd greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.